Okay. I've made this video before. There we go. This water gets loud. I guess a mother got arrested this past week because her kid was walking to the store somewhere here in the U.S. And although I disagree with what the cops did, the way they handled it, I think was extreme. Taking to where they actually arrest her was foolish. But you see a lot of people making videos now responding to this or reacting to this about free range children and how you should let your kids should be allowed to walk to the store, and yes, how you grow independence and all that's true. I agree. Your kids should be allowed to walk to school, walk to the store, walk to a friend's house, walk to the park, and not be sexually assaulted. But that's not the world we're living in. And I see a lot of people make videos now trying to put, yeah, when I was a kid, we did this and this, we did it all by ourselves and figured things out. Well, that's good. I'm 57. That's how it was. But people get a real strong opinion about this. Yeah, your kids should be able to do this and that and the other thing. And all I'm saying is that's all fine and good. But consider where you're living. Consider what your environment is. I live in Fresno County. I'm in the 559. Not because of the lockdowns, but when the lockdown started, the sheriff's department, I think it was the sheriff's department, started a, what do you call it? They had a name for it. Basically, they would set up as young girls and boys online, and predators would pick up on them. I don't want to say entrapment, but they trap them into it. It's an adult talking to them as a child, and so they're fishing for these guys. Yeah, it was men for the most part, a few women. So this is right about, they were concerned about lockdowns. It was at the same time as the lockdowns. And they knew a lot more kids would be at home away from school. Why is this so loud now? Hang on. Okay. They did this hunting predators. First week they did it, they couldn't put all the faces on the page. There were so many of them. And they did it again. Then they did it again. Then they kind of stopped posting it. I don't know if because maybe it tapered off, these guys wised up. But it just tells me that the environment I live in, there's a million people here, but there's quite a few walking around amongst me and my environment here who will gladly snatch up your children if they have the opportunity. And I'm not a parent. I've got there's 4 young kids living here with us. It's my niece's kids. And we're very protective of them. But I'm not promoting a helicopter parent or, these people think, oh, people are so all on their kids and not, watching every move that they make. Well, you know what? If you're in my environment, you better be watching every move your kid makes. You better go and find out who their teacher is, but get some background on them. Your kid wants to go to the park, they better be in your eyesight. Because here, these freaks don't play. It's a nice idea if you live in a small community where we don't have that kind of people here. Hey, good for you. Good for you. Everybody's watching out for each other. That ain't what it is here. It's a freak zone. And I think it's that way in a lot of places. But if you can imagine, oh, my 10-year-old, he should be able to walk down my block, turn the corner out of my sight and go to the store. The next image that pops in your mind is him being sexually assaulted. Let that play for a little while. And then think of how much independence does your kid really need in this environment. Not what things used to be when you were a kid or how you want things to be. That's not how it is today. You've got your politicians and all these elites and crazy people getting caught up in nasty things with children. What do you think these schlums around here are doing? This is a big deal. So if you want your kids to roam free, have that independence, you better figure out a way to do it where they're not bait. Don't make it easy on these freaks. This just burns my ass. Because I get it. I get where people are coming from. But this idea that you're going to free range your kids. Go listen to testimonies of children had to grow up this way after things that happened to them. And they'll tell you how the free range went when it went bad. You don't want that to be your kid. Use your head. You need to know what your environment is. Go to your sheriff's department. You want to have a park that your kids can go to? Go to the sheriff's department. Hey, what do you know about that park? People sitting around over there, this and that. Let me tell you something. Here's another thing. Get a scanner. I got a scanner a while back, just as part of a thing I bought, a package deal. I got a scanner. I'm out here walking my dogs at night. I got the scanner on. Guess what I do now? I turn it off. I don't want to know things are going on. And to think someone's going to let their kids walk around out here. You better know your environment. Go talk to your sheriff's department. Use your head, people. Don't give your kids away. Love you. God bless.